So I just wanted to chat really quick about how exercise is affecting our sleep. So as a Lyme warrior, I'm sure you guys can also relate. We struggle a lot with sleep, dealing with a chronic illness. And during that sleep phase, it's so important for us to get really good deep sleep in order to rejuvenate and heal our bodies. So if we're not getting that, it makes it even harder to heal. And when you're trying to get back into exercise, it just adds another layer of, pushback. If you're not sleeping well, chances are you are not going to have the energy to work out either. So I wanted to quickly chat on this topic on how actually working out can impact your sleep and give you a better quality of sleep. So for example, as little as 10 to 30 minutes of exercise every day, and it doesn't have to be high intensity, it can just be moderate intensity of exercise, has been proven to increase the amount of slow wave sleep that you get at night, which is your deep sleep. And it's that deep sleep that we as chronic illness warriors are craving. So that's where the magic happens. That slow wave or that deep sleep is when the body is really trying to rejuvenate and heal. And not just the body, the brain as well. So if you're also dealing with, brain fog or cognitive issues, getting that deep sleep is really crucial. So by just adding in, 10 minutes upwards of 30 minutes of a moderate intensity, which is like your zone 2. If you haven't heard me talk about zone 2, just drop me a link and I'll send you another video that I've done on that. But even in that zone 2, that's considered like moderate intensity. So it doesn't have to be, really high intense or super hard. A lot of the times that's going to push us into crashes anyway, and we want to avoid that. And exercise also, releases endorphins in our body. So this is a chemical that our brain releases when we exercise. So this is also going to aid in increasing your energy. So when you work out, again, for that 10 to 30 minute window, your body's going to release those endorphins. And those endorphins are going to give you a spike in energy. They're also going to really help reduce your pain because they sit in that pain receptor in your brain. So you kind of get like, people have compared it to like that morphine feeling. It's like your body's natural high. And so it can really help reduce your pain, but it also helps reduce depression, which is often, a side effect of being chronically ill. So getting exercise is really going to help with those. But because of that, and then we have those endorphins in our body and we're elevating our body's temperature, later in the day when that then starts to drop back down and our body starts to regulate again, we get sleepy. So this usually happens between like that 6 or 8 hours after exercise. So it's better to do your exercise earlier in the day so that you're not having a spike in those endorphins and then trying to go to bed, because you're now going to have that boost of energy. So you want to time it properly. So usually before 2 p.m. for me, get in that workout. And then you have ample time for that body temperature to regulate back down, the endorphins to come back down, and you can get a good night's sleep. Also, if, an added bonus, if you can work out outside, even better. So if you can go and do your 10 to 30 minutes doing a walk, going for a hike, going kayaking, going for a little jog, whatever it is outside, you'll sleep even better. So there's a whole other, chemical reaction that happens when we're in nature. But think back of a time where you were outside working in your yard all day, or just going for a really long walk or a hike or doing something out in nature, and think back, how well did you sleep that night? Chances are you slept really, really well. So if you can, it's ideal to work out outside, get those walks in, do what you can outside. Of course, alternatively, do it in your home. There's still some great benefits there. And yeah, so I'd love to dive into this topic a little bit more. We can really explore how sleep really impacts our exercise and vice versa. And I'm gonna drop this in my new group where we're gonna really dissect this and see where everyone else is at with this as well. So I'll drop a link here in the comments. So if you're not already in the group, come on over and let's dive a little bit deeper in this topic.